Hello, everybody. Thank you for the astrogravitational report and coming here. I want to say thank you for those new subscribers that comes in. Um, just so you guys know, if you have some any questions, you can ask about. Talking about today's energy, maybe overnight, there was a lot of dreams, a lot of situations comes in. And so I want to tell you what the things are coming. Today, the moon, it is in Virgo, very spatial, beautiful place. You might feel like hermit mode, or internal happiness, dealing from within you, staying within these beautiful energies. But at some point, the moon, it's going to begin to oppose Neptune. That's going to create this kind of like something is not right. Too good is too good. And of course, when the things are too good, there's something goes on. And there's going to be a triggers that it's coming in for. Uh, One thing that you need to look from inside of yourself is, again, this a collective vibrations. They may not going to be resonate from within you, but look that this energy, these gravitations, we are all in this magnetic field. That is the magnetic field from the solar system. You might solve a lot of the situations. You might using a lot of the good energies from within you. But if the things are coming in from within yourself, look inside. Answers are always from within you. So if you guys have some any questions, let me know later on, and we are gonna go ahead and look at it. What it's cooking today. What is it cooking today in the skies? So in the morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, there the moon is going to be at Virgo. It is trining Uranus, the North Node, and Mercury retrograde to the ascendant. Is the beautiful energies that you are feeling. You are internally in peace within the situations. But the moon it goes into 10 degrees of Virgo and it squares Mars. As I said before, allow these masculine energies to do their own job. Don't bother the masculine energies of meditations. Mars and Mercury right now, they're both retrogrades in there. So, it takes a courage to say things. It takes a courage to do a lot of things. And now the intuition wants to know things as usual. So try not to rush, hush, and push anything, especially when it comes into communications from within. Look at the communications inside of yourself. Midheaven, it is at Scorpio. That is a sextile with the moon. The moon is in these beautiful energies. Midheaven is also a sextile with Mercury, but it's opposing Uranus and the North Node. But there is a kite, if you know what I'm talking about, kite. That is one of the energies are taken out of the flight and the base of the oppositions. You seeking to spread your wings despite the energies that are coming inside within. The energies are beautiful, they are peaceful from within. If you don't have a peace, you need to look the love situation within yourself, because Venus is still opposing Lilith. They're still dancing these oppositions since yesterday. It's too strong. But the midheaven is at 9 degrees at Scorpio. That is squaring 11 degrees of Lilith in Leo. And it squares Venus. That it's 10 degrees, 31 minutes at Aquarius, and it's opposing the North Node at 10 degrees. That is this square in the morning that if some of you have unfinished business and so on, it's kind of like going to ruin your internal peace. But if you have this internal peace from within yourself, you're going to be able to go ahead and do the things that you need to do. Look the things inside of you as in a professional way, because the ascendant is at Scorpio, at Capricorn, and that 14 degrees of Capricorn right there, together with the sun that is in 20 degrees, you use that authority. Okay, just to remind you, this is a huge test is coming in because of the new moon. It's going to be in Aquarius. That's going to be the last test of this last year, last astrology year that we have. That is this square with the knot that's coming, and you might going to feel those energies from within you. Something is maybe not going right within your material life on Earth, which is Taurus. That's what the North Node is inside. Specifically, when now it's coming about love. As you pay attention on it, you feel like I don't want to learn nothing new. Like I don't have connections. I don't have this. What is it going on? Saturn has no aspect with any planet. He stays neutral. You might want to feel it a little bit like this, like the energies is not learning and teaching you. The energies actually it is to evaluate the internal knowledge from within your own self inside of you. So that is going to be at 7 o'clock, at 8 o'clock in the morning. Actually, that energy is going to go much better. It's going to be pretty good because midheaven moves to 24 degrees of Scorpio. If you did your very well in your Scorpio season, that is going to help you to understand everything. The moon has a divine energies now with Venus. It is helping right there to heal the feminine side, the feminine energies within. To remind you that Mars and Venus are still in beautiful trine. They have this beautiful dance together within the air, within the energies. Ascendant is at 1 degrees of Aquarius, and all this, it is kind of like a power of creations, if you, I would say about this. Why? Because of Jupiter is in Aries, right there. It is the growth. He actually sextiling both Venus and Mars. There is sextiling Pluto in the ascendant. That energy is going to be much powerful for growth. That is this fire, but fire within the air signs in there, a performance within Earth, which is that is the energy. Also, the moon, the intuition, it is healing the things inside of the material situations about our bodies, healing. That's what the Virgo is. It's healing from within. But when you're healing your thoughts, you're going to healing your vibes, your energies, and that's how it's going to come in with all this process. And it's required these divine energies from the moon towards Venus. You're going to feel these beautiful energies today. So at 9 o'clock, midheaven, it goes at 8 degrees of Sag. There is a divine energies towards the North Node. In there, the divine expressions, the divine situations from inside too. But midheaven is at 8 degrees 42 minutes, and it's opposing Mars and Gemini, who also squares the moon that is at 11 degrees. So now you may have this trigger about like, what is it going on with my relationships with Mars? What's going on with this warrior? Why I'm so soft? Why I can't get into this power? Why I'm not going on through this? Why nothing is moving? Why is nothing? It just stops. There is a conflict between Venus and Lilith with the North Node, and Uranus is like, what is that with all this? And this guy is going to become the triggers. They're going to begin, they're going to be putting in there. But trusting within the divine energies, it's going to help you. Lilith, it is a divine energies with Mercury retrograde in there. She has those two negative aspects towards Venus and the North Node. But these divine energies from Lilith that goes towards Mercury, they are going into Uranus in the North Node, but they're also going into the moon. So everything is going to be talking about these revaluations, these situations from within. If you already did it, you actually going to be enjoying these blissful divine energies from within yourself. the ascendant is together with Saturn, you will understand, I learned what I have to learn. What else can I more learn for right now at the current present moment? Nothing very much. It is what it is. I have to evolve. I have to get into this. But right now, I'm going to be looking at inside of this, my material piece of this healing, of this hermit mode from within me. Maybe some of you is going to be looking at like, I want to go out, enjoy my life, enjoy my energies. I enjoy this current situations from within itself, and so on. If you're at work, you're going to be in a very good mood. You're going to be in a very good situations for. But if you have fights within yourself, if you have this inner energies like and the situations, you be mindful because Moon usually square Mars. That is it, like you're going to bother your boss when he's in meeting. That is a when you bother your husband when he's doing important work and he can't answer right now. it's same. It is the same thing inside of you that this energy is within yourself to learn, to understand, to work, to cooperate. And when you learn and cooperate, there you go. Here it's coming the right thing for the right information for the right time. So at 10 o'clock midheaven, it goes into 22 degrees of Sagittarius. That is a beautiful energy because it's sextile with Saturn. It's like, okay, that's maybe I have to learn this from within me, or I learned it already. I'm cooperating it. That's okay. I'm okay with the teacher. I'm okay with what happened. I'm okay with what I learned. I understand all this energies. I'm feeling good from. Maybe they didn't happen what I wanted to, but it doesn't matter. I have to keep on going. Midheaven, it's going to be squaring Neptune, and without the squaring with the Neptune, it's kind of like a coming to tell you that something within the visions wasn't okay. But what visions? Your visions, or the visions that were given to you, or the visions that were put onto you from other people, from other situations, and so on. And that's why right now the moon there is a at Virgo, it's gonna be opposing Neptune. So be careful with these oppositions because that opposition is gonna tell you of things that you might not see. Maybe you're gonna get clarity. Maybe you're gonna get some informations. Maybe you're gonna understand better situations from within you that wasn't healed. This is like you going to the hospital and they check up on your wounds and they're like, oh, well, this is not healed, that is not healed. I have to heal this from within me. And take this with compassion because you are healing inside of you. That's what this energy, these divine energies between Venus and the moon are in a beautiful connections. Also, this is a beautiful time if you want to straighten out situations with your mother, or use these feminine energies between daughter, mother situations from within yourself. You may be feeling it, these energies within you, to finally comes out and be what he needs to be. So at 11 o'clock, the moon is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. She's got a trine towards midheaven, Mercury retrograde, the Sun, divine energies towards Venus, divine energies towards Chiron and the Ascendant. She's got a trine towards the North Node in Uranus. This is the mother, gives everything out there, except one thing masculine energies. It's missing it. The warrior is missing from within. Yes, because you don't have to be in war. Now it's the time that you have to learn, take time, relax, and healing from within. During this time of the hour, you are going to be feeling all these beautiful energies. You're going to be okay. Yes, there probably some work. There is probably situations. There is probably things that needs to be done, and so on and so on. But currently, that's what this is. Okay, we're talking about Chiron, divine energies with Lilith. Chiron, it is in Aries, self healing. Very beautiful energies, guys. Very beautiful. So at 12 o'clock, those energies continue to be the same. Actually, it's increasing because midheaven, it is right now with the sun. That is a intuition and authority working together with the ascendant, what the currently you see with the North Node in Uranus. There is a beautiful Earth trine on Earth. Those beautiful energies that comes down on North. But at this time, the Moon actually begins to opposing Neptune. So in the next pretty much, I would say like 24 hours, the Moon is going to do that. And that is going to be revaluations and removing the visions that you had, the situations that it are looking at more from within the truth, understanding more about this Piscean visions that maybe they distort things from within you. You may gonna look this distort understanding from within yourself, and healing. This is like you're looking at the wounds in the hospital. It's like, okay, they're gonna heal, they're gonna do, but I need to understand. I have to give it these energies, these situations from within me by understanding everything else. What is everything else? Everything else is pretty much the moon. It has like all the energies except Mars and Saturn. She gives positive energies to all this. What does that mean? If you remember it way back, Saturn and Mars, they were in a very beautiful learning positions. That was the divine energies. That's what you need to look. The divine energies of the masculine from within, they are right now in the healing through using the feminine energies inside of them. So the energies are beautiful. There's nothing you to worry about it. Hey, Matthew, thank you for coming in. Glad to have you here. So at 1 o'clock, the midheaven goes into Aquarius. Again, beautiful energies. They are like no pressures at all, no situations from within. Jupiter, you're ready to grow, you're ready to move. There's visions that goes on towards Pluto, what you need to transform. Visions are going towards the ascendant. That is in Taurus. Right now at 27 degrees, beautiful energies also with Jupiter and Mars. Mars is preparing to make a plans, grow. You may look at it like you evolving your internal world, you growing up, you're building, you're rebuilding, you're fixing things from within you. You're like, when I get healed, I'm going to be ready to do this, this, and this. When I get into this and this, I'm suggesting you to look at your bucket list and it's like dream, building, dream from within. What are you going to do after you get healed? How are you going to put your life on earth? That is this beautiful energies right now that's coming. And you might not see in the visions because right now the moon, it is opposing Neptune and Pisces. To remind you, in the Pisces, there is a clarity, but there is also deceptions. There is a beautiful visions, but there is also a manipulations in there. So right now, you are going to look from within what is healthy for you. What was those visions? Where they came from? What did you need to do? And so on and so on from within. Yeah, those gonna be triggers. Can be without triggers. So at 2 o'clock p.m., midheaven is at 19 degrees of Aquarius, is squaring 15 degrees of Uranus there. Pretty soon the Venus is going to get into that more and more. And the more as she goes towards this 15 degree of Uranus, you're going to feel like the love from the universe, it is opposing, or you opposing the love of the universe, the love of your life, the love of your things in you. And Lilith is going to be triggers also at the same time. So be mindful of these energies. That's what the midheaven is trying to tell you. You to look to that conflict, you to look at it to those wounds from within. But what does it help? What's helping? It is Mars, the masculine energies. What's helping is the ascendant in Sun Gemini. You to look at it the both sides and to be friendly. Friendly with yourself and friendly with everyone else around you. So there is a lot of these positive energies, but the moon right now is squaring Mars and it's going to be squaring the ascendant. This is when the intuition is so guarded, so powerful, so mad at the masculine energies that the things didn't go the way they were. The healing didn't happen too fast. The situations didn't happen too fast. But if you are healed, your masculine and your feminine energies inside of you, you put them in order, you develop what you're missing as a masculine or as a feminine energies. The rest of the energies there, actually, you took the authority from within you. The sun is helping you with all these energies beautifully. You're going to see these divine energies from the ascendant towards Mercury retrograde. You're going to feel that energies of messages. Yes, you put yourself together. Yes, you did the right thing. Yes, you need to work on this and so on. So beautiful. I mean, so far there is no problems. There is no big deals for it. But 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the moon goes into 14 degrees of Virgo. It is opposing the midheaven and Pisces. Is the same time she is opposing Neptune, and Neptune has a square towards the ascendant that is 29 degrees of Gemini. Are you friendly within family? Are you friendly with all this? Because this is the next, like talking about maybe like 305, 310, the ascendant is going to go into Cancer, and all this energy is going to be applied actually as well in there. So you're going to be looking at that. The ascendant is giving you the energies that you transform. It's going to test you. It's going to push you a little bit, but staying within the trines between the moon, Uranus, and the sun is going to be helping you. That is the pillars from within you. That is the authority and the intuition working together with divine energies. This is what's going to help you. This become of the triggers. 4 o'clock visions. Here's your triggers coming at 4 o'clock. Midheaven goes 21 degrees in Pisces, together with Neptune 23 degrees in Pisces, opposing Moon. It is like, here you go. We are going to work on those visions. You thought that you know everything, but this is Pisces. It's mystery. The more you find out, you know. The more you find out, you don't know. So what do you see? What do you look? What are you getting with all these energies? Midheaven and Neptune, they have a sextile with the Sun and Pluto, the transformations. You'll find out that it doesn't matter how much you heal, you're going to find out how much you have not healed yet. So that's what it is, this energy of the wounded healer that is. The more you find, the more you're getting. And to looking at within this, at some point, people said, don't seek the truth because you're going to be have this pain from it. But if you don't seek the truth, what is going to happen within you? You're living within the lies. So all this Piscean energies right there is going to be triggered because the healing is the primary concern. Why? Because the intuition is in Virgo. That's why. When you heal, you don't create any more problems for yourself, but also for the people around you. So at 5 p.m., the energy is moving all over the round again. It's focused again in healing. Why? Midheaven, it's together with Chiron. It is between Chiron and Jupiter. It's about these new energies, these new situations. But midheaven, it is squaring Mercury retrograde. So usually that squares some of the people ask for communications, situations, and so on and so on. The things are going left and right, and yeah. But the ascendant is in family, is in Cancer, 24 degrees, opposing the Sun and Pluto. Yeah, you may want to look at it to this authority of yours. Do you too much authoritative in the family? Is too much you want to change it within the family, or you actually standing against what is the right authority of the inner peace and things inside of the family on earth? What is these issues? What is these situations from within? And since Venus and Lilith are in internal fights with the universe and the destiny, that's going to put more situations within the family. You may also, if you have a lot of feminine energies, you may get too emotional. But the moon is in there. The moon is in the Virgo. You are going to get the healings. Jupiter is in a beautiful trines with the ascendant. It's kind of like, hey, grow out of this and go with these situations. Ascendant is in divine energies with Saturn. Learn it. Did you learn the lessons? Maybe when the teacher is gone, when you have to perform. And during this energies, the midheaven, it's beautiful with Mars. It's beautiful with Venus. All these energies between them is great. So use these energies to put your feminine and your masculine energies from within yourself. Bobs, thank you for coming in, Maria Richards. Um, so, looking at these questions later, and at 6 o'clock p.m., the ascendant goes into Leo, that it's approaching Lilith. You're gonna see this distorted energies. You are looking at these transformations. You're gonna look at it, these situations with Uranus in the North Node, because you can't handle it anymore. You can't just. You're probably escaping it, trying to escape, to cut corners, and so on. Can't cut corners with destiny and the universe. That basically is the learning curve in there. Midheaven, it is at 24 degrees of areas. That is this square towards authority, which is the Sun and Pluto. Still, there's confrontations of not conforming with the universe, not conforming with the destiny. And that's what you don't conform from within you, and not going to conform with others. That's what this fight inside of it show up to us. That is that Lilith is going to be for in Leo for the next 9 months. But she's going to move to Cancer, go to Virgo, but she's going to be all over the place in there. We are going to have these situations dealing it. So might as well get used to it. You need to understand all these energies, but specifically right now, when the beginning of the Aquarius season, there could be challenges in there. But those challenges is going to make you to look something new, to invent something new, to reinvent yourself. That is going to be this beauty that shows you to look on your ways. So at 7 o'clock, the ascendant at 18 degrees in Leo, this energy is getting even more intense because midheaven it's 9 degrees, 48 minutes with the North Node that it's 10 degrees, 13 minutes. You need to understand whatever happened in your destiny. Man, somebody doesn't want me to talk. Okay, I'm not going to talk there, no, but this energy has to be clean. Probably because this internal conflicts when people have as a collective, nobody wants to talk about it. Okay, I know it's Mercury retrograde. I know the Venus and Lilith are internal fights and so on, but come on, it's destiny. You have to look inside. And on one side, if you haven't solved this conflict, you haven't learned, nobody can blame nobody. You cannot blame yourself. You cannot blame the situations from within. It is what it is. Okay. Midheaven during this time is going to really put some pounding pressures on this. It's squaring Venus, and it's squaring Lilith, and it's squaring the ascendant that right now is rising. It's point you out. Hey, look at it. That's what this is. Inside of the soul is like, hey, that's what the go look at situations. You're basically gonna be kind of like a pushing against the wall with all this. And the ascendant at 18 degrees is gonna be opposing Saturn. You're opposing the learning that you had, the situations that it was. But if you did, oh man, yeah, pinball energy. I will agree with this there. Who man, this is going. Yeah, it irritates me that somebody doesn't want to talk, doesn't want to communicate. And so at this time, the moon, it is at these positions to heal. Beautiful trines with the North Node, Midheaven, and Uranus. Beautiful trines with Mercury retrograde and the Sun. You heal it, take the authority, take the charge over this. The Sun right now, it is a beautiful divine energies with the ascendant. It took the authority. You are the one who controls Venus and Lilith from within you, not they controlling you. You need to understand all this. You are the authority, the sun. The sun is the central of the solar system. It controls the gravity, controls all these situations inside. If the sun doesn't spin, doesn't move, takes the charge of the authority, controls everything, the rest of the planets, there will be no gravity to spin. And if there is no gravity to spin, guess what? The Earth will not exist. It's going to be consumed by the sun, and there you go, no life in there. So the authority, that's what the sun signs are for. That's when you are born. The sun is in that zodiac sign. That's what the energy is there to present itself. So that's how the gravity works. So if you're understanding what's going on, you're understanding what energy you to use from within yourself. You use that energy of the authority, you put the control of the situations, not the situations to controls you. And a lot of you is going to be learning this because this is a energies between a rebellion and authority, between the thing was always that way, between like no, the things has to be improved. So that is a that fight between Leo and Aquarius. So at 8 o'clock, all that energy is kind of like a calm down, takes over by the divine energies there. Midheaven is at 24 degrees of Taurus. Beautiful trines with the moon. There is a beautiful divine energies between Jupiter and Pluto towards the ascendant at 0 degrees of Virgo. Healing again. This is beautiful divine energies that whatever it happened, whatever the things are, whatever it is, put this fight down from within. Put the situations from within. Trust the energy of the love, the new love that comes in, the new energies that comes in towards you, and work with Mars, the divine energies, who learning this beautiful spirituality love within itself. You're putting it in there. Mars is sextiling Jupiter. Jupiter is in divine energies with the ascendant. The ascendant is in divine energies with Pluto, transformations. Okay? The ascendant is opposing Saturn, and it's what I said. Most of the time, you're going to missing the learnings. It's not about learning time. It is about performing. You actually to do things. You learn things. You learn things all this past year through all the seasons in there. Now it's time to perform. That's what the energies are in Capricorn. That's what the authority is there. Do the things. Not maybe, not possibly, not could be, would be, I may, and so on. That is their escape routes. You go face your things that you need to do from within yourself. You healed, and you're gonna be better within your life. And you find that if you're doing that energies at 9 o'clock, midheaven is together with Mars. Midheaven is at 9 degrees 10 minutes. Mars is at 8 degrees 8 minutes. He He's a pretty much stationary at the moment. It's kind of like moving very slow. Pretty soon he's going to be turning direct in there. He's preparing for all these energies to midheaven. It is a divine energies with Mercury, and Mercury is in divine energies with Lilith. So who's going to talk into who? What's going to be talking from within yourself? What situations are you going to be seeing it? The ascendant is 12 degrees within Virgo. It is together with the moon. All this healing, all these situations, all these old traumas, all these things between love and lust, maybe the situations from within yourself, it prevents you to do certain things. That's what you need to look. But when you're transforming these problems, transforming these situations, have this talk from within you. You use the masculine energies of Mars. They're connecting with Venus. Venus is connecting with divine energies with the ascendant in there. And all this comes in together with Jupiter for the growth. Come on. You healing everything. The intuition is leading you to heal from within yourself. If you're already done, you're gonna feel beautiful. You're gonna feel this energy of nothing's bothers me. I'm okay. Even there is a problem, I learned my lesson. It wasn't a life sentence. Okay, it was just a lesson. I learned it. I'm okay. And at 10 o'clock p.m., that energy is going to be kind of like really testing you. Did you grow? Did you move? Did you do everything from within? You're going to use your divine authority within yourself. Midheaven, it is 23 degrees of Gemini. The friendship within yourself, how friendly you are with your authority, how you use your authority to help with all these situations that are rising up from within you. The ascendant is at 24 degrees of Virgo, and that is a divine energies with Saturn. And midheaven is a trine with Saturn. So if you haven't learned something, you maybe go back in there, maybe go back and look at it, review all this friendliness, review all these situations that you have from within yourself, and trying to heal this from within you. But the intense energies, they are going to be from the moon. It's going to be squaring midheaven, and the moon is opposing Neptune. So is the ascendant. So we may not like, I don't see the road, I don't see the visions, I don't see the situations, I don't see what's going on, and so on. So 11 o'clock, the ascendant goes into Libra. That is the triggers about relationships. Midheaven is in Cancer, opposing Mercury retrograde. These cardinal situations. He's like, what should I do? We have this red intensified sand clock. So you have to look at it through all these situations and what you are within. Why is this infinity hell within yourself? Midheaven, it's a 6 degrees 56 minutes in Cancer, that it's squaring Jupiter. And Jupiter is opposing the ascendant in Libra. The ascendant in Libra, it is at 6 degrees. At Libra, that is a squaring Mercury, who is retrograde at 11 degrees in Capricorn, and Mercury is opposing midheaven. That's what the sand clock is. You're looking at all this, your relationships, your situations, your growth, and so on. So if you see the intensity like others, maybe other situations, no. Look at you. Look at you from within, because the ascendant is a trine with Mars. Mars is a trine with Venus, and Venus is in trine with the ascendant. That is the energy there. You put the love from within yourself. You unified, you made the balance within yourself. Once you are in a balance within yourself, all that balance is going to go towards what? It's going to go towards the sun in the authority of the Capricorn. You take charge of that love. Don't forget about it. Libra, it's not only about balance, it's also about balance within love, care, and compassion. And you don't go against there with the love. So there is going to be those triggers today. There's going to be these situations in today. And taking your time of you to follow the energies. If you're feeling good, if you're feeling great, if you did your work, then it's good. If you're going to have the triggers, be mindful about those triggers because they're telling you where the wounds need healing. And we are in this healing energy of Virgo, which is going to be continue overnight. And tomorrow, the moon is going to go into Libra, and we are going to begin to look at relationships. So that is going to be the focus tomorrow. And I want to say thank you for all the new subscribers that you guys came in. I want to say thank you for all of you that came to the chat room, and now I can answer some questions. All right, guys, thank you for watching the report. And now I can pay attention to the chat. Maria Richards, Bob's 4 o'clock early morning for you. I'll come back and start from the beginning after a sea of hurry to work. Make a great day, folks. Thank you, Bob's. Maria Richards sounds like a pinball machine energy. Yeah, there's going to be a pinball machine energy, but actually this is going to be more like the energy of the nurse that comes in and is like we're healing everything within you. You have more deep wounds here, you have more deep wounds there, you have more up there. But overall, look what you've been healed and focus on healing. That's kind of like this energy is going to be feel more like it. Maria Richards, I have a Virgo knot and not the moon and Virgo. Lucky healing and growth, I pray. Yes. Florence Nightmare, okay. Hey, Sonia, thank you for coming in on Scene and Set 4. And that is going to be, but overall, the energies follow up from yesterday. Yesterday was just the same. The moon entering Virgo is healing energies, these healing positions inside of you. I even feel today like pretty good. I did some things and I feel those collective energies. I feel these fights with Lilith and Venus. You know, people are like, I'm not happy with, you know, and so on. But that's not all about it. It's all about you to heal the wounds from the past and moving to a better, new future from yourself. Okay, guys, that's what you need to do. Because the wounds that you have, if they're not healed, you're not going to move into the new life. It's impossible. That brings you back. Then don't carry the things within you that you don't need it in your new life. All right, guys. So I want to say thank you for coming in. If you don't have no questions, let's share the love and the light. And I will see you in about 4 hours in the main channel. And I'm going to be meditate. What are we going to be talk about there? All right, guys. Thank you for coming in. And you guys be loved. Oh, yo.